This is Kevin here from Hope Mission, and we have just finished the first day of our Hope for the Hungry Radiothon with Kissin' Country. Right now, Matt and Jack from Kissin' Country are still on the field. They are spending the night at Commonwealth Stadium, and they will be sleeping on the field tonight under the stars. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight, just over freezing. So Matt and Jack, if you are watching this, I hope you guys can stay warm. And thank you guys for doing this. And I also want to thank everybody who called in to the Radiothon today to help. Now, our phone lines are closed for today, but you can still make a difference by going to hopemission.com. Now, I am coming to you today from the doorstep of my house. Before I go in to my house, there's a plate of food waiting for me in there. My daughter cooked supper, and while they have already eaten, there's a plate of food sitting on the table waiting for me, but I could not go in and eat supper without chatting with you guys first and telling you about the day. We have had a lot of people calling in or going online and donating and helping. And there's one donation in particular that I wanted to tell you about. She wanted you to know about her support. She called in. It was the last donation of the day. And she's going through something pretty tough right now. Both of her parents are not well. They're on their deathbeds and will pass away soon. Her husband left her, and so she's in a pretty tough spot. She's also building a business with her son, and so she was incredibly generous and gave a very, very large gift to our vulnerable neighbors as the last gift that came in on the phone lines this evening. But while she was in tears on the phone, she wanted to leave a message for those that are on the streets, those that are struggling. She said, "You are seen, you are cared for, you are loved, and there are those who are standing behind you." So this is someone who's going through so much herself, someone who's losing so much herself. And yet she is giving to those who are in need. She is so generous with those who are struggling. And all of us in the call center were stunned and amazed that someone who would have every right to focus on what she is going through, who would have every right to focus on the pain in her life, would stop and think about someone else, would stop and think about the difficulties faced by her vulnerable neighbors. We were all everything in the call center stopped. We all kind of got shivers, a little emotional, and it was just a very touching way to end the day in the call center. We've had a lot of incredible moments throughout the day, a lot of very emotional moments. There was a lot of stories shared on the field from our recovery programs of people whose lives have been impacted by the generosity of people like you. So I want to thank everyone who has called in today, especially this donor that called in at the end of the day. Now, while the phone lines are closed, if you call in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., they will open back up again. The number will be 1-855-836-HOPE. That's 1-855-836-4673. But for now, the website's open all night long. That's www.hopemission.com. Actually, I don't think we even need www anymore. That's maybe dating myself a little bit. Just hopemission.com. Go to hopemission.com and you can support our vulnerable neighbors now. There are so many who are out in the cold that don't have anywhere to go. And if it wasn't for your support, there wouldn't be anywhere to go. So hopemission.com is where you can go. I've got a door I can walk through. I've got a home. I've got a family. There's food in my fridge. There's a plate of food waiting for me right behind this door. And you too can open the door for a warm meal and a bed for someone in need today. That's at hopemission.com. Thank you to those who have already supported. And yeah, if you can help, please do. $54 provides 20 meals and life-saving care for our vulnerable neighbors. And that's just $2.70 per meal. $2.70 can provide a meal for someone in need today. So thank you to everybody who's been helping. And I just, what do I say after a day like today? It's a bit of an emotional thing to see people come together and people who are already going through so much to give generously in the midst of that. that's something that always kind of chokes me up a little bit. But yeah, go to hopemission.com to get involved. While the phone lines are closed, you can still help out tonight with our Hope for the Hungry Radiothon. And Matt and Jack, if you guys are watching this now, I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. And tune in tomorrow morning to Kissin' Country 103.9 FM, and there will be more stories of hope all morning long from 6 a.m. until 9, until all through the morning show. Matt and Jack will be interviewing people from our recovery programs for more stories of hope and transformation and change. So have a good night, guys, and stay warm tonight, and God bless you all.